Good morning, everyone. Another day again. And it's way too muddy in the backyard, so I gotta cruise out the front door. Super bright out here.
Yeah, it is. And the sun is finally out.
Finally, the sun. You almost ready to roll?
Yep. Almost ready.
Gotta tie up my coif before we head into town.
Hold still. Hold still.
These home fries were so good last night. I wanted some more for breakfast again before we take off. With trusty old Spam sandwich. So me and Jackie are ready to go. We're waiting on Mama Bear. Heading to town kind of late today. We just gotta check the mail and go collect. We don't really have any jobs lined up for today, but we'll see what's up.
It's always a different story when we get to town.
Yes. The progress on the Escalade is moving along. The black is laid down. It's a 2007 Volkswagen color called Black Magic. The flake is awesome. We got a lot of wet sanding to do.
Yeah.
We got the mail checked. We went by and checked on one of my brother's truck, the one that we were working on the sanding with. He laid some paint down, but it looks like we need to sand a lot of orange peel. But the color is nice. I like the color in it. So we made that stop and that stop, and of course a dollar store stop for the baby's Takis. So I don't know where we need to go next, but we're off to there.
To the grocery store.
Oh yeah, of course, grocery store.
I think you said you wanted to talk to Warren and Sue.
Oh yeah, we got to talk to Warren and Sue about the tattoos that we're gonna do for their channel, Yazzie Family Vlogs, and our channel. That's gonna be awesome. You're gonna have a crazy sunburn on your leg.
Yeah, I am.
It's gonna look like a barcode.
Starting to get all red. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Downtown seems a little busier today. So we're at Lowe's. We're gonna figure out what's for dinner.
Coca-Cola, there's chocolate, doesn't mix that with
Caught him out in the wild. And what do you know? We ran into Warren.
What's up, Yazzie Family Vlogs here with Brandon and Pam.
We just stopped by to talk about some tattoos that we're going to work on tomorrow. They're going to go live tomorrow, so we'll be here recording parts of that, and it'll be in our video probably the following day.
Yep.
But tomorrow, which will be probably yesterday from when you see this video, we'll be doing their tattoo.
So stay tuned for that. We're going to be live tomorrow.
And if you haven't checked them out, check them out. Yazzie Family Vlogs. Pretty cool channel. Pretty cool people. We're taking off now from our bro Warren's house. We're going to head home. I got a couple of drawings to work on for them tomorrow. It's going to be a nice afternoon.
Yeah. Sure is. Here, put this one over there too. I mean, for my...
So we made it back home. The groceries are all taken out. The dogs are going to get fed. We're taking a walk this evening. Our boys are up that way. Nice view. That's Duke. He's our lowrider dog. He's like the rhino from Jumanji that's always the last one. Sneaky, sneaky. This is an area we come to sometimes to hang out. We call it Table Rock. Usually we're coming down through there though. The ditches that come up by the house. We came down just to check it out.
Enjoying the sun.
Yes. The last time we were out here, the water was running, but it wasn't like really crazy. A lot of this looks like it was washed out pretty bad. One time when we first moved out here, this whole area right here, from here all the way through to here, was one huge pond, and now it's all filled in with mud. But I remember me and Michael on a four-wheeler, we were riding through here one time when he was a little dude, and we dropped off of this area right here and fell straight into the mud about right there. It sure is filled in with a lot of this silt. Lucky I'm grown.
Really, when we were little, we were lucky to have a can of soda.
Now we can just grab one because we're...
Take it on our walk. Even though we should be drinking water. This is where me and my little brother would meet up with my cousins, and we would play for hours down here. Kind of crazy now because it's me and Brandon that comes down here to take a walk and just to sit here in quiet.
Sometimes we'll come out to these spots and the only civilization we will see is that. That way's Gallup. In between there. So we came back from Table Rock where we were in the ditch. Where we were hanging out in the ditch. It's funny. When we were younger, we were trying to do that to get away from our parents. We needed a few minutes of quiet from our kids. That's not cool. So we're back and it's dinner time.
Dinner time.
This is what's for dinner tonight. Always awesome. Can't go wrong. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're heading to Gallup again. We gotta work on this Jeep. The Jeep that we took for a test drive the other day that was running really good. The lady was surprised. I ran into her the next day and she was saying, was the Jeep really running that good when you took off with it? And then she started it and I was like, whoa, your Jeep wasn't running like this when we took it. And I don't know what the deal was with it. So I scanned it again and it has multiple misfires. Cylinder 5 and cylinder 6 were misfiring. So we're gonna go run in real quick and we're gonna go check that out, and then we gotta come back and pick up the tattoo equipment and pick up the boys, and we gotta go do this tattoo at Warren and Sue's. In order to check this misfire, we're gonna have to pull this coil. Looks like it's the only new thing in this engine. Okay, you good. So to get this real quick. See why I said I didn't break your shit?
Really?
You good? So the coil's definitely new. We're in cylinders 5 and 6, so we're gonna check these out. Looks like there's nothing wrong with these. So it's a computer problem or a wiring problem. We pulled the plugs, we checked them, there's nothing wrong with them. We checked the coil, the whole pack, it's new, so there's nothing wrong with that. But the misfires show up in the same line as these two here. One of the wires on there, which is here, runs through the loom. Also on the same line is the throttle position sensors. Those are both the codes that came up. So it's a wiring problem. So now we're going to put this back together, clear the codes, and see how long it takes. We checked all the wires, we unplugged and plugged back in a lot of the clips just to make sure there was no damage. So we'll see how long this goes before it does what it does again. So we're getting this put back together. And we're going to clear these codes and then we're going to go take it for a drive. We checked all the injectors and all of the vacuum lines. We even checked the TPS, the throttle position sensor. Of all the things I do when I'm working on a car, this is the worst. Putting my tools away. When Draven's around, he always offers before I'm even getting to it. Time to scan. It sounds like a tractor. We worked on the Jeep for a little bit, and we were talking with the owner, and we've come to the conclusion that it's going to be a wiring problem. And a lot of times when I ask people what happened with your vehicle, it's not like I'm really like a doctor, but it'll definitely help me a lot more if people really tell me what happened with the vehicle. And they'll say, oh no, I was just driving it, and then when I go through the vehicle and then I find out and I'm like, oh, well, somebody hit this car, or oh, somebody changed this part. The owner of the vehicle's like, oh yeah, I was driving
Just
through
one
water.
time.
Or oh yeah, this one time I was driving on a dirt road. And before I get into the vehicle, that usually helps me if they say that. So this was one of those instances where I figured it was a wiring problem, and then I started explaining to her like it'll happen if you drive on a dirt road or whatever. And then she was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, this happened when I was going to McGaffey. And I'm like, oh, okay, so then it's a bad ground or it's unclipped wires. And she just had the head gasket changed, so we'd have to spend an afternoon and go through every clip on that wiring harness, and we'll set up a date for that, I guess. I got a tattoo coming up later, and then we're gonna head home and pick up the boys, pick up the tattoo equipment, and by then everybody should be ready to go.
Yeah.
Picked up some more dental bibs and some ink. Gonna stop by and get a quick bite for these dudes. That way they're good to go when we get to this tattoo. Our boys have been asking to go to Warren's house for tattoos for quite a bit now. We've known Warren for a while. We've done a lot of work for him over the years. started out with automotive work and then it turned into tattoo work. So the boys enjoy going over there too whenever we get a chance. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we made it down to Warren's, and they approved of the drawing. So we're going to stencil out right now, and then we're going to get started on it. So we'll be filming a little bit throughout. We're going to go live in a few minutes, so Pam will take over the recording from here as soon as I put my gloves on.
3 minutes, you're late.
iPad? Hello, Yazzie family. Hi, Crystal. Michelle, good afternoon, Yazzie family. Everyone in the chats to wait until now to take my lunch.
Check it out. See if you like it.
I'm talking about one too. He keeps saying he's gonna get a full leopard on. Maxine, have a wonderful evening, Yazzie family. And Melissa vlog. Jerry Begay all day. You know, Brandon's got some fans over here. Jerry Begay, he's from Wilson? Give her like 10 minutes, she'll be into it. Red Boy, by the way, good afternoon. Hello, Red Boy.
The exact same tat. I had to change her tattoo to
Yeah.
to accommodate.
Brandon said it takes 3 months to heal.
Crap that we had on board.
Yep, someone's hungry. Realize by 2 o'clock. What's up, family? Hope you're having a great evening.
This is round 2.
My turn.
Purple sounds better. Make Navajo burgers.
This is the word is strew.
Strew.
And one time I almost kicked him too.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. My anxiety took over what I'm doing throughout the day, and to do that, we're not tattooed.
Yeah.
I'm not traveling and going everywhere, and we spend all the extra hours in it. This is where Warren asked for a little something extra.
I swear here. For real.
Okay. How do you want it written?
Carm wants a big shoulder tattoo.
Wondering how much does he charge for tat and he checked up in some other. Are you guys in Colorado? No, we're in New Mexico.
So it's right there.
We're done with the session at Warren's house, the live tattoo session, and we're gonna get some grub and then we're gonna head home. Did you guys have a good time?
Yes.
Awesome. Everybody had a good time. So we're gonna get some grub and then we're gonna head home. We're almost home. Seems like everybody's tired. We've all had a long day.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah. Pretty tired. Even Michael looks tired. Good evening, guys.
Hey guys.
We got done with the tattoos earlier. We got some grub and we came home. And right when we got back, before we started the evening stuff, I laid down real quick to wait for Pam to finish, like getting ready for home stuff, change shoes, whatever, feed the dogs. And somewhere I lost a couple hours. I woke up disoriented. It was dark. Had a headache. I'm like, whoa. That rarely happens, but I think I was really tired from the tattoos.
Yeah, it's a pretty long day.
Oh
Worked
yeah.
on the car before you even did the tattoo, so I'm pretty sure that wore you out.
So this is gonna finish out our evening. Y'all have a nice night.
Have a good night.
We hope you guys enjoyed our walk. We hope you guys enjoyed the tattoos. Thank you for watching this video.
Thanks for watching.
You guys all have a nice rest of your day and stay safe out there. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Later.